Hello, my name is Marielle. Welcome back to another one of my movie reviews. This week, we're going to discuss horror movies that didn't quite hit the mark. Sometimes they just come off as a dark comedy rather than a horror film. I have been trying to figure out The Haunting of Molly Hartley ever since I watched it. So, let's discuss it in this review. The Haunting of Molly Hartley is a 2008 film about a teenage girl trying to move on after a traumatic event in her past. Going to a new school doesn't help. Molly learns sinister news about herself that may afflict her 18th birthday. After watching The Haunting of Molly Hartley 3 times, it still stumps me. What started as a suspenseful film takes a completely different direction, making audiences wonder if something was cut. Had it not been for the ending, this film would have been a helpful story to anyone struggling to move on after a traumatic occurrence. Following an incident with her mom, Molly struggles to move on. Having strange visions, experiencing weird noises, and having nasty headaches, these occurrences don't translate to the real dilemma that's going on. Molly makes a very strange decision that feels out of character and raises questions. For a confusing script, Haley Bennett explored Molly's tough journey very well. She was terrific in some scenes that required her to be in hysterics. Honestly, Bennett is the best part of the film, and the reason why I kept watching. Supporting actors who try to make sense of this film are Jake Weber, Chase Crawford, Shannon Woodward, Annalyn McCord, Marin Hinkle, Nina Sizemasco, and Josh Stewart. Taking place in a high school, you have the usual stereotypes. The cute guy, the jealous girl, a weird character, and someone who tries to help Molly. Other than Molly's supportive dad, none of the characters have depth. Most of the actors fall flat on weak delivery. The only exciting character in the film was Leah, and she just disappears by the end of the film. She has a funny sense of humor, is going through a similar dilemma to Molly, and actually tries to help her. If this film went in a better direction, Leah should have helped Molly. The Haunting of Molly Hartley tries too hard to be a horror film, if that was its main intention. Littered with obvious jump scares, the film only makes you say, "So, what's going on now?" Even the title and the soundtrack are built up too much. Mickey Lydell should have stayed with the story in which the film was originally aiming for. I thought that this film was to express how to move on from the past. Mental health is a very important topic to cover. While it expressed the importance of looking after your health, it's like the writers thought of a completely different idea in the middle of filming. Nothing is explained. We're left with no closure by the end. Instead, we're given this strange subplot about a cult. And where did this come from, you ask? I have no idea. Even in the beginning, it makes no sense following characters who are never explained and have nothing to do with the plot. Would I recommend The Haunting of Molly Hartley? That's a tough one. I'm not fond of the ending, which ruined the idea of the film. If you want, take a watch and check it out. I know that there are more laughable horror movies out there, so please tell me. Next on my list is a remake of a popular thriller from the 70s. Catch my review of the 2006 film When a Stranger Calls. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.